Hi guys, if you saw my post, yes, I am starting to make Fnaf models, yay! But also, I'm here to tell you about my brand new model, which is Freddy. I started off with Freddy because he would be the easiest, and I'm going to tell you the general methods that I did to make him so you can make him yourself if you want to do it from scratch. But anyways, I'm gonna start telling you the general methods, and also let's show you guys mainly the final method. Is here while building Freddy, he was kind of a doozy because here on him I had to make sure every single part was correct. Like if his head was too big or his ears were too big. So I had to make sure everything was fine. And so I'm just gonna tell you how I make it. So first of all, let's get to the main method. So for my Freddy model, I used it from this guy. And if you want to get it yourself, this is his link. And also you should be finding it down here. This is the link that I used, or you can also download the main drive down here. But once you figure that out, then it's time for the next step. Once you're on the next step, I'm gonna tell you of how to add fur to your character first, so you can get the main shape. So, first of all, let's show you guys the main tab. For the main tab, you're gonna go down here. You're going to click plus and then hair. You're gonna set your number to 3,500 for every single piece. Next, you're gonna set for the ears, you're gonna set it for 10. For the rest of the body, set it for 20. Next, add imprint and keep this all the same, just all of it the exact same. Then down here, we're gonna have this at 0, size at a 1. And then for down here, for random, we're gonna set it to 36. Then let's get to of how to mainly do it. Once you're done with that step, you can select this. I'm just gonna select the arm. You're going to select your options, and you're going to go into pencil edit, which allows you to warp the hair. I warped it down, but if we select the ears, I personally kept mine straight up because I didn't really have any trouble with mine. But that's completely fine. You can do it of how you want to do it. This is just technically of how to add fur to your model. Next, for texturing. Next, for the fur, because mine didn't come with any texture because I used a 3.0 model, but I had to import it into 5.0, so the textures wouldn't render. But if you're on like any newer version, like what I am, you're gonna need to download some fur texturing. Specifically, these types of ones, like the fur, the eyes, and the metal, for again the endoskeleton. And personally, I felt mine was a little bit too naked, so I did get this for the main pants, as you saw with the main model. But then once you're done with all of that, you should be able to get something like this. And again with the pants. I personally didn't put any fur on the feet because it would lag my computer. And again, you don't have to do the first step if you want to, but it's up to you. You're okay. And then once you're done with all that, I'm gonna tell you of how to do the main textures. Well, technically you should already know by using the image, but then I'm gonna tell you how to do lighting. So here, to do the lighting, you're first gonna put a sun particle on the top of his head. So then when you zoom out, it should put a light on the main hat to give it that nice little shine on it. Then you're gonna do this. You're gonna put a panel light for whatever the side the camera's at. So whatever your object is on. So if the top of the guitar, I'm gonna use Bonnie's guitar as an example. If Bonnie's guitar is on the left hand, you're gonna put the shining on the right hand. Or if the guitar is on the right hand, you're gonna do it for the left hand. But only ever use one. But if you're using different models, then put one for each one. And if you're doing the map, just make it a sunblock. But anyways, you're gonna point a point light in front of the eyes, like right about here. Put all the shine on the eyes to make sure that it just has enough sun on him, so then it would work. But then once you're done with all of that, you should get a result like this. But anyways, that's just the general methods I use to make this model. But anyways, see you later. Bye!